TikTok is gone. Seems like they wrapped it up before the actual shutdown time and date, and people are going crazy. You see sisters crying on Facebook, white women crying, white men crying. A lot of people are going to lose a lot of money because of the ban on TikTok. You know, my CapCut account was shut down. I didn't know it was I did know. I forgot that it's associated and owned by the owners and carriers of TikTok. So I was just getting used to that app. It was an app where you could do your editing for free, and I really was getting used to that. Now I have to use DaVinci Resolve on my other setup, even though you can't compare CapCut to DaVinci Resolve. But look, people are just losing their minds, and it just shows you can't be dependent on nothing in the system. When this system crashes, imagine if the Most High had it, the Creator, he had it that there's no more Facebook and there's no more YouTube. These people are so dependent on social media and going online. It's ridiculous, man. But they're gonna absolutely lose their mind if these power grids shut down, because that's what they're talking about. The next phase is they say the next phase is the power grids being attacked by China, because TikTok has been shown to be a security risk, and that's part of the reason why it's shut down. So they say. It could be a lot more than that. Maybe it reveals too much truth. It's a possibility it reveals too much truth, but it's definitely something to consider. But look at how these people are absolutely losing their mind. TikTok fueled travel crazes. What happens now? The app gave places like an ice cream shop, wine bar fame, and sometimes overwhelmed them with crowds. Influencers, destinations await the fallout. But look at that, man. Without TikTok, Saint Honore, a donut and pizza shop in Las Vegas, or Bovali Galateria, a shop in Florence, Italy, known for its fancy affogatos, I think it's pronounced, might not be on the bucket list of travelers who now line up down the block for their treats. I mean, who cares, man? I mean, you're not gonna die without it, man. But that's crazy. People are absolutely losing their mind over TikTok, you know. TikTok goes offline in the U.S. hours before the ban due to come in. That's true, man. I expected it to be today, at least this morning or this afternoon, man. That thing went off last night, and people started going bonkers, crying and acting out of pocket. Let me see if this plays. I don't know if it's gonna play. But people absolutely started losing their damn minds. Started losing their minds because it went offline. It's kind of childish if you ask me. You know, it's not that important, man. But to a lot of people, they made a lot of money off of TikTok, and now they can't make money. But again, I did a video over 2 years ago, and it was a great coverage from Joe Rogan. He said how
TikTokers have feared this moment for a long time, and it's finally here. TikTok has gone dark in the U.S. When I open the app up on my phone, it says, sorry, TikTok isn't available right now, and goes on to say a law banning TikTok has been enacted in the U.S. Which is part of the story. TikTok's Chinese owners have also had the option for the last 9 months to sell it to a U.S. buyer, and they haven't. And so this ban has taken effect as scheduled. Users are disappointed, but they are also pretty optimistic that
now they're saying Trump, he might come on the scene and negotiate something to bring it back online. If Trump pulls this off, the way he's trying to stop the war in the Ukraine, the war between Russia and the Ukraine. You see that with the hostage negotiation, he threatened Hamas if they didn't let the prisoners go, that there would be strong repercussions in the East. And look what happened. Then you had the situation in Canada and Mexico with their borders being open to migrants coming in from the north as well as south of the border. He put pressure on them, and look what's happening. Before he even got into office, he put that pressure on, and look what's happening. Then you got the situation in Canada, where they're making billions and billions of dollars off of America under the table. They're stealing that money. But Trudeau stepped down, resigned. What was it, last week or the week before? He said Canada can't survive without taking that stolen, under the table, cutthroat money. So I believe that's one of the reasons why he resigns. People might say, think differently, but look. But overall, I'm trying to show you that, the mind control that these apps have over people, and the scrolling and the sexual deviant behavior and the fighting and the goofiness has a hold on the minds of people, especially younger people who subscribe to these type of apps. And like I said before, I watched a video on Joe Rogan. I'm gonna see if I can find that, where the TikTok in America is completely different from the TikTok in China. The TikTok in America is prone to open doors of ignorance and wild behavior and sexual deviant behavior and just foolishness. Whereas in China, it's more educational, it's more open or prone to create a genius mentality in their children. Meanwhile, our children are just trapped up in the filth, and their minds are just silly putty right now. So this is something we need to really keep track of and pay attention to. Check it out.
President-elect Donald Trump will come to the rescue. He has said that
if Trump pulls this off, or the powers of Satan let him pull this off, he's going to be a hero. Because Trump is saying a lot of young people got him in office through TikTok. So if Trump is able to pull this off, man, he's going to look like the king of negotiation in business deals. And he just might do it. I believe I believe he's going to do it. I believe that he's going to seize this as an opportunity to shine.
He is likely to grant a 90-day reprieve to TikTok, but the question is whether that will pass legal muster. What's next for TikTok? It's not clear, but users certainly hope that it's not the end of the platform.
I think it's going to come back. I think Trump is going to use this as a major opportunity to not only shine, but to bring younger people in ignorance to the Democrat side of voting or that party. I think that's what's going to happen. I think most people on TikTok are liberals, and he's going to flip them over to being more conservative-minded. Possibly, But I think it's going to unfold. I think they're going to bring it back. But again, my editing program is no longer in effect. It's gone. I was just getting used to that, the CapCut, because they are associated with the owners of TikTok, Chinese. So I had really gotten used to that. But it's all good. I don't need it. I'll just use DaVinci Resolve, and I'll take it from there. But I will say this, though. The spirit of Satan is rolling thick, and this is just a small sample of how many people's minds are controlled by social media. You understand? So pay attention to this, because you're going to see how stupid and foolish people really are and how their minds are warped, and they can't live without social media. What's going to happen when the power grid shut down? What's going to happen when the power goes out? What's going to happen when China does infiltrate into the water supplies and the things you take for granted and use every day? What's going to happen then? We just have to wait and see. I'm out.